Hey everybody, it's been a hot minute since a SarneyOnFire video, huh? Well, many things have happened since then. I know that the last one that I recorded was last summer, and that's quite a bit of ways away, but I want to start bringing this series back. But today, I just wanted to feel like ranting, and here we go. But this is actually now the new setup. I hope you guys at least like the decor and everything that has been going on. I am a bit stressed and I have been going through some anxiety attacks, so now I just have my shark that I'm cuddling while I'm going to be ranting about a particular subject that has been under my skin, even though that the situation has resolved for many, many moons. And this isn't going to be a super deep dive into the situation of here is point A, point B, point C of the whole timeline of situation that had happened. This is just more me ranting, so yeah, I'm just going to start that. So in case you couldn't guess, that my main thing today is talking about the whole TikTok ban thing that happened. I know that many moons have happened since this actually went down, and there was that whole week of it's going to be staying, it's going to be leaving, it's going to be staying. And originally I was going to make one during then, and I was going to be a lot more heated, I'll tell you that. However, now that the situation has calmed down, I feel like I could talk about it from like an outside that week perspective, instead of kind of just letting the raw emotions take over me. However, since it has been a couple weeks since that all went down, has the situation left my mental capacity? No, it hasn't. I am not a political person by any means necessary. I don't talk about like political figures. I don't talk about political issues all that much. I just like to talk about silly stuff. However, if there's one thing that I want to be political on, it's this. This was such a huge waste of time, and I really, really mean that. Did they have to make this like their number one issue? I know that this comes from like a naive mind sort of thing, where it's like, oh, there's so many issues that they could be directing their focus on, like, the prices of grocery stores and all that. Yeah, like, obviously that it's a very easy thing to point the finger at and go, oh, you could be figuring out this, but instead you're focusing on this TikTok ban. And I get it. It's coming from a very naive mind. I mean, like, look at me. Look at me. I know I'm not the most well put together individual. I am fully aware of that. I know what I'm wearing. I know what community I am in. But I just gotta say that the people in charge of making the decisions that led to the inevitable TikTok ban, that was overturned, by the way, for 13 hours of it being banned in the United States. The people in charge of that, I would just like to call chicken heads, because they are the most clueless people I have ever seen on television, and they were being legit about what they were asking. They were being like, oh, yeah, those TikTokers, they're getting mind controlled. This is a security threat and all that. If I put on headphones, is TikTok gonna be listening to my brain? Like, what do you mean? I will live by the rule of love thy neighbor, but at the same time, I'm at the point of being like almost a disappointed parent. What do you mean? And asking these questions legitimately and thinking that this was going to make you look good in any capacity. And not even that. You thought this was such a high priority issue that you took this over everything else that was going on. And it makes me feel like that this was just some mission to kind of keep us occupied while like the real stuff was going on. Like it's kind of like one of those Ocean's 11 type of things where it's the real crime is happening somewhere else, because this was such a circus show, and it's our own government. Me personally, was it affecting me? Of course, that TikTok is like my biggest platform that I am on, but that I have other platforms that I've been growing over the years too, or the year and a half. But still, I've been growing, so it was going to be a huge blow, but it wasn't the end of the world. Even if my accounts suddenly go away, I'm not going to disappear. I would probably just make another account and just keep doing what I'm doing. But still, it was just such a waste of like time, energy, and stress that could have been spent elsewhere. But now I just had to focus on like that whole thing, and I'm still trying to catch up from it because I feel like a liar, quite honestly. I was doing so many drafts a day and then did my face reveal video, and then I was like, yeah, that's my official end to TikTok, and now I feel like a liar. I feel like a liar, and I don't like to be called a liar. But we are here now, and nothing really happened. It was just 1 week of stress, and then it all went away. Now, is it officially over? No. I know that they keep like the ban for like, I think, for another 90 days, if I remember correctly. And even then, I don't think anything's major gonna happen out of that. But the main thing that happened was the whole thing of Meta kind of taking over TikTok. I don't even know if it's a real thing. I didn't do any research about this. I'm just kind of rambling, so sorry about that. But that being said, I have, maybe it's just me and maybe I'm just kind of looking for clues out there, but it seems like my algorithm on TikTok is slightly changing. And I don't know if that's like due to the new servers that TikTok is running off of in America. I could just be talking and not knowing what I'm talking about. I completely understand that. I'm just going off of pure emotions at this point. But at the same time, out of all people that they could have turned to, the US government, it goes, okay, this is a national security threat. Let's go to Zuck. He's going to make everything better. But wasn't he on trial before? With security threats? Just, I am on fire. That's what I am. At the end of the day, it's kind of just another stressful week that just happened, and I feel like it didn't even need to happen for a reason. Now, a lot of people are calling this a publicity stunt. Yeah, that's what it kind of seems like, if I'm being honest, but at the same time, I don't know. I just wish it never really happened. I kind of wish that it was just handled better, or at least not being overlooked by morons, but we're just gonna get past that for a second. So excuse my raw emotions here. I'm probably exaggerating a little bit of how I feel. It was just a stressful situation that I'm just letting words fly. But yeah, welcome to SarneyOnFire again. And I'm going to be planning on making a lot more of these in the future, especially for 2025. I was already planning it. If TikTok was going to go away, I was going to start making these regularly. And I still plan to. It's just more like now I have to incorporate new TikToks every week now. But I really wanted to start a new resolution. If there's any resolution, start making these longer videos again. And hopefully you at least somewhat enjoyed what I had to offer today. But thank you guys for joining. I really do love you all. And I now have a shark to cuddle during my rants. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Love you.